patch of my favorite
to LT Outdoors.
with all them little teeth. They look a lot like
The channel with everything the outdoor world has to offer.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna shut my light off. This is a beauty.
Sun is coming up, vibe is going down. Fish are all biting, jumping all around. Let's hook up the boat, come on, let's go. It's time for LT Outdoors. I'm talking.
Oh, that's a nice one, sis.
LT Outdoors. Might go hunt, fishing, metal detecting. Might even do a little fortune too. I'm talking.
Or sweet tooth.
LT Outdoors.
Oh yeah, baby.
I hope you enjoy the show.
Ah, that's so cool.
Special thank you to all my patrons out there. If you want to become a patron, go to patreon.com and look up LT Outdoors. From now on, I will be doing a monthly drawing giveaway as a thank you to all of you for all of your patronage. Everybody, welcome to another episode of LT Outdoors. In this episode, forgot to make an intro. It happens too often. Anyways, I decided to take my buddies Steve and Rich out on a duck hunt on this day. I got some beautiful birds. We've seen a lot of birds. It was a good hunt. Then I come home, bring them home, and I show you guys how I like to cook them. I did this an easy recipe, super easy, nothing to it. So I hope you guys enjoy this. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think.
Oh, here they come. Didn't drop. I got that one. Man, I just smoked another ringneck. I wasn't even recording, guys. This thing came right at me. It came right at me and I one shot dropped him. I wish I was recording. Good, I wanted to bring some ducks home to Gemma. This one's more filled out. It's a better looking drake. No jewelry. Okay, I'll get the one on the left. Ready? Oh no. Oh, I got mine. Let's take these. Take them. Oh, I pounded that, dude. Got it. That's a drake. That's a pretty drake. Get a load of that, guys. Absolutely stunning. No jewelry. No jewelry. Alright guys, I'm going to get to cooking on these ducks that we just shot. Show you how I like to do them. Usually I do them with cream cheese and jalapeno and stuffed, wrapped in bacon. Today I'm just going to wrap them in bacon with some seasoning. Show you how to do it. Super easy, super quick, and super delicious. Today I'll be using fresh caught duck from the other day. These were the ones we shot in this video. Got some Bob Evans bacon. I love the country pepper myself. That's one of my favorites. And Far Out Foods Carolina Yellow Rub. It's one of my favorites that they make. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Far Out Foods Carolina Yellow Rub. I'm going to get that on there. If you haven't already, go to faroutfoods.com. Make sure you check them out. They've got a whole huge selection of different seasonings, and all of their stuff is delicious, especially on wild game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to graciously season this stuff all over it. Now this is a rub, so I don't mind getting it on there pretty heavy because it's hard to overdo a rub. Rubs are made to be put on thick. So what I'm going to do is, it smells kind of mustardy, which I like. It's a good for this recipe especially. But I'm going to put this on, flip them over. Just make sure it's on there nice and thick. Once you wrap it in bacon, all that seasoning is going to be wrapped right up in there, so it's going to stay, it's going to be nice. Gotta get that feather out. Don't want to eat a feather. It never tastes very good. They don't fry up well. Alright, do the same graciously. Season your favorite season all over these. Chicken seasoning's another good one to put on here. Alright, go to the next step. Alright, next step here, guys, I'm going to take this Bob Evans country pepper bacon here. I love this stuff. I like peppery bacon. It's just my favorite. Now usually on especially like your mallards, the bigger ones here are the mallards, the medium sized ones are my ringnecks, and then obviously the small ones here are the wood ducks. On a large breast like a mallard, I will put two pieces of bacon. You can get 2 pieces of bacon no problem on a nice mallard breast. They are definitely one of the meatier ones. Now the smaller breast, like the wood duck, I'm just going to wrap 1. So I'm hoping when I'm done here, I don't run out of bacon. Hopefully I got just enough. Just wrap them up like this and fold them. When they fry, they're going to fry nicely together and they'll seal. So don't worry about it. If I'm baking them, I'll usually toothpick them, but you don't have to worry about that. Not if you're pan frying. Now these little pieces of meat right here, these are actually the tenderloins of the duck. I'm going to keep those right with them and wrap them right up in there. They come off a lot of times when you breast out the duck, so don't want them to go to waste. I'll just wrap them up inside the breast. But again, another good way to do this, guys, you can wrap them up. You can cut them down the middle. Put a half of a jalapeno pepper down there and a half a block of cream cheese. Just kind of cut chunks off of it and put it inside the middle of the duck's breast and then wrap it. If I do that, I bake it for an hour in the oven and it's really good. Okay, yep, got more than enough bacon actually. Gonna have an extra slice here, so what I'll do is I will just triple slice this last mallard breast. In my opinion, you can never have too much bacon. Alright, just like that. Now let's go to the next step. Next thing I do, I'm going to take my cast iron pan here. I made some scrambled eggs in it this morning, so I'm not worried, that's all fresh stuff. But I'm going to just heat up this cast iron pan. It doesn't take long for these to get really hot. I'll just keep checking. I'm going to let it get nice and hot, and when it is hot enough, I will slap these babies in there. I'm not worried about putting any grease or oil or anything like that, or butter in there, because you're going to get the grease off the bacon. That's going to be enough. So I'm going to slap them in there. They're going to start cooking nice. We'll get her done. Alright, now this should be heated up pretty good. It feels like it is. So what I'll do is I'm going to start slapping these in there nice and gently. Oh yeah, that's what I want to hear. That bacon grease is going to sizzle nicely. I am going to turn the heat down a little bit though. I just wanted it to get hot. Now I'm going to want it so it simmers, because I don't want to just sear it, obviously. I want to get it cooked a little bit. Now, one thing I want to mention though that's very important, this goes with any wild game, don't overcook it, and don't overthink it. You know, don't sit there and think, oh, I wonder if it's done. Don't ever think that. I mean, if it's browned up, you're so much safer eating a undercooked wild animal than you are eating anything from the store. So don't worry about that. Slap these little guys in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let these sizzle a little bit, flip them over. I don't have room to fit that last mallard breast in here yet, so we'll get these done, throw the last guy in, and be ready to go. Alright, I've had these going for a few minutes here. I can tell that they are cooking up. Yeah, that looks nice. Now basically what you're doing is, the main thing that you want to worry about being done is your bacon. When the bacon's done nicely, I say good enough to eat. That's about it. Worry about the bacon. And even that I don't worry too much about, but I like mine a little bit crisp. So once my bacon is crisping up, I can already tell, you can look at that duck and tell that it's crisp. It's only been like 3 minutes. Because the breasts, even though they're fairly thick, they're just not that big. Yeah, they're cooking nice. Now I'm just going to give it probably another 3 minutes. So, you know, you figure about 6 minutes all together. Just long enough to cook up that bacon nicely. And then that duck will be really good. Alright, then just a few minutes here. You excited to try duck for the first time, Jim? Bacon here, nice and browned up. So I'm going to say this is good. It's been about 8 minutes, I'd say. Like I said though, I use the bacon as my timer. And don't worry about it falling off the duck, because basically the bacon's whole job is to be on there while it's cooking, because all that bacon grease cooks into the duck and gives it that extra taste. So it's already done its job once it's cooked. Alright, put this aside. I was able to fit that last mallard in there. Now let's just take a look. Oh yeah, that's just right. You want to have some pink in the middle. You don't want it to be, if that meat is tough and just way too done. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't personally like liver. If you like liver, you probably like it anyway, but see, that's perfect. Nice pink, hot pink there. I hate liver, and that's what it's going to taste like if you overcook it. So if it tastes bad, it's all your fault. Don't blame the duck. All done. Get this last duck breast out of here. That's some good looking bacon too. What a big meal. What a big meal. And that was only 4 ducks. That tells you right there. 4 ducks and a pack of bacon. You've got yourself a meal fit for a king. Alright, time to give this a try.
Sure looks delicious. Always does. Of course, anything, just like they say, anything with bacon usually is delicious. But as you can see here, got a nice big old chunk of duck breast and some bacon on the back end of it here. I don't care what anybody says. You can't go wrong with some fresh duck. You just can't. So don't listen to them people out there that say it's bad. If they say it's bad, especially, just ask them. If you say, did it taste like liver? That's your answer right there. That means they overcooked it. Same thing happens with venison. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't miss out on the whole line of LT Outdoors ice fishing lures. Increase your ice fishing experience. Also, check out the Panty Pounder. Email me for more info. Bass Brothers Lures and Baits. Check them out for a great line of trapping gear. RBM Jigs and Lake Effect Lure Co. Check them out online. They've got new jigs and ice rods too. Wellman's Bait and Tackle. Check them out by the bridge in Oscoda, Michigan. They carry a nice line of LT merch. And Mountable Memories Taxidermy. Check out Matt Shimming for mounts that'll last a lifetime.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 35, 45 minutes.